Welcome back to my channel. In this video I'll be showing you how to make Turkish Adana Kebabs. The full recipe with the measurements is written in the description box below. You want to begin by adding the lamb mince into a bowl and then adding in the beef mince. You want to make sure this has got a bit of a fat percentage in, and then you want to add in the salt, chili powder, paprika and cayenne powder, sumac, this can be found in most South Asian and Middle Eastern food stores, ginger powder, finely chopped fresh garlic cloves, finely chopped green chillies, finely chopped onion with the water drained out, finely chopped red bell pepper also with the water drained out, red pepper paste, tomato puree, chili flakes, cumin powder, coriander powder, and then you're going to mix all these ingredients in really well. It's best to do this with your hands so you make sure that the flavours infuse into the meat really well. I'll be adding in the chopped coriander just before I make the kebabs. I found this keeps the colour more vibrant as the strong spices and pepper paste can transfer the colour. So once you've kneaded the mixture for a few minutes, it should look like this. You then want to cover and leave in the fridge for at least 2 hours to make sure that the meat is really cold, as this will help to create the kebabs. For the salad I've chopped tomatoes, red onion and cucumber, and then I'm adding in the sumac and chopped coriander. You then want to mix all these ingredients in really well and then leave in the fridge until serving. So I've now taken out the meat mixture from the fridge, and just before making the kebabs I'm now adding in the chopped coriander and then just giving this a quick mix. As you can see, by adding the coriander at this stage you can see that it's still really green. For making the Adana Kebabs you'll need some wide skewers. You can buy these, but if you can't get hold of them you can just join 6 normal bamboo skewers together and then wrap them in foil. Begin by wetting your hand with a little water and then form a large meat ball. It should approximately fit the size of your whole palm. You then want to slightly flatten this ball out like this with your fingers. You then want to wrap the meat around the skewer evenly across both sides. If your meat is falling off, it means you have too much moisture, which is why it's important to drain any water out of the onions and peppers really well and make sure the meat is really cold. Use your palm and fingers to spread the meat along the skewer and make sure to seal both ends. Then wet your thumb and finger and use your thumb to push into the meat to create the traditional Adana Kebab shape. Remember to seal both ends of the kebab, and when pressing down with your thumb make sure not to press too hard, otherwise you'll end up breaking into the mixture and seeing the skewer. You then want to repeat the same process for the rest of the kebabs. If you are struggling to spread the mixture on the skewers and have any gaps as you are spreading, you can add extra mixture and then use your palm and fingers to spread together. Make sure you have an even amount of mixture on both sides of the skewer to ensure an even cook. And you also want to be quite generous with the amount of meat that you put on these skewers, as if you have a thin layer they're going to dry out really quick, so it's best to keep them quite fat. And then again, just to create that traditional Adana shape, I'm just using my finger and pressing in with my thumb. Placed all the kebabs onto a grill tray. You can also put these onto a barbecue, so it's up to you how you want to make these. I'm then going to grill these for 4 minutes on a really high heat. Whilst the kebabs are cooking, I'm not going to add any oil or butter on, as this will darken the colour of the kebabs. And then after 4 minutes I'm going to flip the skewers over. Now I'm going to grill the second side for another 4 minutes. The cooking time will vary depending on the heat of your cooker and grill, so just judge accordingly. You might only need to keep them for about 3 minutes each side or longer depending on if you've got a low heat cooker. So after 4 minutes the kebabs are now done and should look like this. As you can see, the fat has dripped off and they're really juicy. For the plating I'm going to serve the kebabs on a flatbread, and you can just slide the kebabs off the skewer. And then I'm going to serve it along with the sumac salad that we made. If you like this recipe, make sure to like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Make sure to press the bell notification so you can be the first to be notified by all my upcoming videos. Make sure to follow me over my official Instagram page, Fooditives. The link is in the description box of this video where I upload all my written recipes. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in my next video.